Hello, everyone. This is Pamela Topchian, and today I want to talk about journaling. And one of the reasons I want to talk about this is, first of all, I think I mention it in most videos that I do. I really feel strongly about how important this is. So many people say that they start journaling and they just can't get into it, or they have so many ones they've started and for some reason they just fall out of the habit, or they never know what to write. Or like me, I have arthritis in my hands and it's hard to write too much. So, you can also do this, on a laptop if it's a little bit easier. So I have a Facebook group called Inner Journey, and it's a private group because it's mostly about mental health tips and advice. And it does just have some of those cliche kind of memes that are talking about meditation or, following your bliss and stuff like that. But I also once in a while post some personal stuff. And every day I have a daily oracle card for the day because I think that can be helpful too. So if you're on Facebook, go ahead and follow there or, request to join. I think there's some questions to answer. It's just Inner Journey. It has a picture of a flower as the cover photo. I believe it's the same photo I have on the YouTube channel here for the cover photo, not the picture of me. I had posted in there some journaling prompts for finding your purpose in May, and as I was looking through these and talking to other people, I am doing them and I am recording this on the 4th of May. And that's one way that you can get started if you've never journaled before or you never know what to write, is start with some journaling prompts. So I thought that the one for Friday for the 2nd of May was really insightful and it makes you really think and contemplate. So the prompt is times you've most felt like yourself. And that will really give you some insight into your own self. Some of the others on here, what motivates you to make decisions? What your dream day would look like? What makes today purposeful for you? Questions that you're afraid to ask yourself. So there's just a few journaling prompts, and those are ones that are, like I said, in that Facebook group. But also, I want to talk a little bit about why I think it's so important. Once you start writing, your mind will automatically start to delve into your subconscious mind, and things will come out that you maybe wouldn't have thought that you would write, or that you wouldn't have answered if someone just asked you and you answered it. It's a different process in your mind when you're writing. I promise you, if you keep up with a journal, this will take you on a self-discovery journey. This will take you on a spiritual journey, and this will even take you on a healing journey. I promise you, if you keep up with it, if you do it for a full month at least, that'll be a catalyst to go on a self-discovery journey. And I would love to hear if you do this and how it felt for you, and if you have any other tips or advice for journaling, or if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. But there is, and I can find the link, but there's this really great self-discovery journal that this man who's on YouTube and social media and stuff, he interviews a lot of people and asks them questions about themselves. And he even interviews people who are much, much older. And he'll ask things like, if the person, however old they are, he'll say, how does it feel to be whatever, Like he interviewed people that are 100, 103. He just recently had Deepak Chopra on his channel, and not trying to promote his channel or anything, but it's really great to help you get to thinking in those terms of questions that you can ask yourself, that you can write down when you journal yourself. So, you could do this. There's a few different ways you can do this. You can ask yourself, who am I? If you don't know what to start with, because that can be a really deep question, or it can be a really surface level question. Who am I? Well, you can write down your name, but where did your name come from? Your parents, right? You can you can start off with your labels and your titles. For me, well, I'm Pamela. I'm Pamela Topchian. I've had other last names. How does it feel to be Pamela Topchian? I'm a former nurse. How does that feel to be a former nurse? I am a hypnotherapist. Um, through the end of this year, at least. That's when the certification needs to be renewed. And there's a whole nother video as to why I'm probably not going to renew that. But, whatever it is for you. I'm 59 this year. How does it feel to be 59? Just start off things like that. And those are really thought-provoking things that you can start to write about that will get you into your self-reflection and help you on a self-discovery journey. You can get a very pretty journal or you can buy one. This is part of what I started to say about that young man who has that channel and he's on social media who interviews all these people. He has a journal that asks these thought-provoking questions. It's like journal prompts and empty pages and stuff. So, as long as I'm plugging somebody else's journal, I have my own, but it's just empty. It's over 300 pages of lined pages, and it's a hardcover, so it's a serious journal on Amazon. Just put my name in Amazon, and they have my original artwork on the cover. But, you can get something really fancy or something that is really speaks to you that you really like, or journals that have prompts already within them, or even quotes or things, a thought for a day or something. You can go that route and get yourself some fancy pens or some colorful pens, right? You can do that. There are people who are very creative and artistic, and they like to doodle around their words and doodle their thoughts. And whatever works for you, whatever feels right for you is going to be the right thing and helping you to continue on that habit. If it's something that you're forcing yourself to do every day and you're not enjoying it, you're probably not going to continue it. So find a way that makes it enjoyable for you. You can also just get, your regular spiral notebooks. Just start writing. So I hope that this will inspire you to start journaling, even if you never have before, or even if you've tried and not able to stick with it. I'd love to hear what works for you, especially those who have tried and not been able to continue the habit. What has worked for you to get you motivated to continue that habit of journaling? I think it can be really healing. And yeah, go ahead and try it. And happy journaling.